Alright, so I'm going to be installing these RokBlokz mud flaps 2015 Impreza Sport Limited. And at first glance, here's what comes with all the hardware you need, all the bolts, nuts, stickers, instructions. And at a first glance, it don't look all that impressive. It's basically like a hard plastic that's been cut out to look like a mud flap. And if you look at it, it kind of looks like a clipboard. Like, oh, dog, you forgot your clipboard? Here, borrow my mud flap. But, from online, from all the pictures that I've seen installed, they look pretty good. So, we'll see. So, I'm not knocking it until I try it. So, here, let's take off this case. This is how it was shipped. Covering, and then, so you see there's the front. There's the rear. Make it kind of easy for you. Bunch of stickers and a candy in case you get frustrated. I guess that'll cheer you up. And we got this RokBlokz sticker, vinyl. I think it goes on the back of your window because I think it's too large to go in a mud flap. And then the letter, they're thanking you for purchase. And then here they have instructions, pictures step by step, so it's hard to mess it up. And then so it's only 2 pages, I think, front and rear. And then here we have the, I think these are rear. Oh, I guess we'll find out once we get to it. But yeah, anyway, time to go install them. Alright, so I'm gonna do the front first, and I'm just gonna go guessing, take it one step at a time. So I guess the first thing to do, the best thing to do, is to clean the area. Like if you live in Washington like me and it's wet and rainy and you see it's all dirty, so just take a rag and just gonna wipe it all down, get all the debris out. And then I'm just gonna have to pop these things off, all these 3 like clips. They have a Phillip head, but I tried unscrewing it and it just kept spinning, so I guess we're gonna have to pop them off. Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna try to start popping these off and see what happens. Bottom one, the third one here is a screw. See, that's what it looks like. So it's a little screw, that kind of anchor screw, I guess they call it. So not very technical, don't really know. So I guess might be the same thing with these shoes. There we go. Well, this one's easy. You just start unscrewing it and the head popped off. This top part right here, and then comes out of the anchor, and then it's easy to pull it out. Not as hard as it looks. Alright, there might be one more. Yep, there's one at the very bottom right here. I don't know if you can see it. See, yeah, that one right here, the very edge. I don't know if you guys saw it. Alright, so this thing back. Where I was able to, with a small screwdriver, get inside that the small one, and just pull it out, and that way it popped out. But yeah, that took longer than expected, but now we know. There's another clip over here that I'm just gonna pull it out, and this will be enough to loosen this side screw. Well, that one was way easy, and it looks a little different. It's way more bigger, hardcore. Alright, so I think that should be enough because you're supposed to install metallic clips they provide here, here, and there. That seems like, let's see where my there we go. Should be enough space there to put a clip on it. Hopefully I won't mess it up. So as you can see, here's the instruction how to do it. Alright, so I got my bag of goodies for the front, and I guess man, some tough Ziploc bag. Okay, there we go. So here's clip 1, clip 2, and clip 3, and 3 more for the other side. And so you see these bad boys, and I guess they are gonna go. So let's do the first one, the easiest one. See if I'm gonna loosen it up a little with a screwdriver. Just pry it in there. So I just kind of sorted one of my bigger flathead screwdrivers, and just gonna to loosen it up a little bit, see if that'll help. Alright, so, and I guess see that's how they look. And this side goes on the inside, so it goes on just like that. Just look. So. No. Oh, there we go. Alright. First one in, 2 more to go. Alright, alright. So yes, you just insert it a little bit and get it a little bit nice and loose. Alright. You can always use that screwdriver to make sure to align the holes of the clip with the holes of the pre-existing holes that were already in there. So you just kind of pull it in there and then work it in, and then make sure it's good. Alright, and then comes the difficult, well, probably a little more difficult one for the side skirt, since there's kind of not a whole lot of room to work with, so you gotta have some skinny, tiny fingers help. I got big ass hands, so it's not always the benefit to it. Alright, so try to see what we gonna do. Yeah, the struggle is real. Alright. Alright, so I guess my phone stopped recording while I was installing, so I don't know when or how much you guys missed, but basically, so here's one of them installed. 3 screws, just go into those metal clips that you installed. Pretty quick and easy, and that's what it looks like from the back. Yeah, see, it sticks out a little bit, but as I mentioned, you can always, it's kind of easy, mark, like push a little more in, and then mark the holes where you want them, and kind of drill it out and install it that way. And then depending on how much I like it or dislike when it's like that, when I get sick of it, I might do that. I mean, that was my first thought, but I just kind of want to install it, see how it is. And I went with a blue just to kind of match that Subaru blue. And so, and I also kind of want to paint the brake calipers blue. So just kind of theme is going to be the blue, ground blue. So I mean, don't look too bad. It definitely stands out a little bit. But yeah, it'll definitely do the job, because when you turn the wheel out, you don't want all the dirt to be flying onto your door panels and stuff. So yeah, it serves its purpose. So it's not. Alright, so we got the front done. Here's what it looks like. It's actually not too bad if you're kind of far away from it. And as you can see there, I put the RokBlokz stickers that they included. Kind of stuck them on there. But anyway, so I think the rear might actually be easier, because there's 2 mounting screws holes there that you don't have to deal with, no skirts or anything, and they're already there. And then another one, what I want you to do is you look here, let's see, for the low light, as you can see that screw there, that plastic mounting screw. So basically what I had to do was jack up the car a little bit for their easier access to the screws, to screw them on without having to take the wheel off. And so as you can see here, so the 2 that were already basically came ready, so that these 2, those were the easy. You just put the plastic clip, the metal clips on that were provided in here. Yeah, let's see where they're. Yeah, those 2. And then the third one, we had to get the holes over there, and that one was kind of easy. Basically, you just see, here's how it looks. What I did is I took off the plastic clip that held it there, and I held the wheel well plastic protector. I held them both together because there's 2 that kind of overlap. I just drilled a hole in it. Just use a drill, quick 2 seconds, and then from the outside I just kind of started screwing it, and then it kind of went in. It was, I guess, a little bit easier than the front, but just as much time consuming, because there's not as much room to work with without having to take the wheel off. And then yeah, so here's how it looks from both sides, front and back. And as you can see, I put they included that white RokBlokz sticker. It's like a vinyl, supposed to go into your back rear window, but I decided to put on the back kind of the mud splash, just because I thought it would look cool. Put rock here, and then the other one I put blocks, just gonna line them up, and I think it's gonna look good. So on to the next side. And then so here's, I had these installed for a couple of days now, the finished product, and they actually look pretty good, and so far they're doing their job. I mean, I did have them scraped in a few places, and actually these are kind of good for when you have really nice rims on and you don't want to scrape them against the curb. While these mud flaps sticking out like that, they're gonna prevent that from happening. They're gonna be a little like curb feelers, and then so they actually look pretty good and nice. And yeah, it was kind of an easy install. So just 3 here, and then 3 in the back, just 3 screws, and you're good to go. And having a ratchet will help tighten that inside one. I had to do it by hand, and then kind of really improvise and struggle for a little bit. But overall, so far, I'm kind of liking these RokBlokz. They seem to be doing a good job, and they look good.